turning the wrong way on the Better Ways lanes. I'm Natish Bisono coming to you from Cherry and Front Streets, and beside me is a road separated in two. One part is just for vehicles, the other is strictly for TTC streetcars, but it turns out that's not clear for some drivers. It's a part of the road drivers are not supposed to enter. That's because on it are TTC streetcar tracks going up and down the street, a right-of-way that's been here for nearly 2 years, but still confusing drivers, causing them to do this.
There we go. Here we go. He's gonna back up now? Yeah, it's non-stop right now. Okay, hold on. They might actually think it's a divided road with a median running down the center. Even though they have arrows or the dashed lines going at night, that's almost impossible to see.
Dave Jameson is a local resident and a walking tour guide with Buzz Tours Toronto. He reached out to us about this problem because lately it's been getting out of hand. What's the worst that you've seen?
2 days ago, there were 7 cars all heading up this way, and one tried to pass a streetcar as they were going up the road. And at this time of year, especially when it gets dark early, it happens every 5 to 10 minutes minimum.
5 to 10 minutes?
Yeah. And when one car turns, they all follow.
He's concerned about pedestrian safety in the area, especially this time of year with less daylight and with large crowds and increased traffic going to and from the Toronto Christmas market, which is right across the street. The signage is there, but it's not as obvious as one would think.
At least there's a car going right now, at least have better indication that that is a streetcar line, because it really doesn't spell it out too well, except for the do not enter sign right there, which is above eye level, and as a driver you're not looking up there for a sign.
We reached out to the city about this. In an email they tell us, we haven't received any complaints related to motorists driving on the streetcar right-of-way in this area. We will send staff out to see if there is any opportunity to improve signage and to ensure that the approved signage is installed and in good condition. Motorists are reminded to observe road signs at all times. We also reached out to Traffic Services, who tells us driving in the wrong way in one-way traffic falls under Section 153 of the Highway Traffic Act. This offense could carry 3 demerit points and a $110 fine. Now, I understand that you have a walking tour, right?
Yep.
And so what do your tourists say when they see something like this?
Well, the European ones find it funny that the streetcar tracks look like roads. They said in Europe they actually put gravel, or they actually have the streetcars sitting on top of grass, which is underlaid with cement. So that way, if you're going, you know immediately you're not supposed to go onto the streetcar lines or the tram lines.
Dave Jameson says this is a year-long problem, and while there haven't been any major accidents as of yet, he wants something to be done before it's too late. Now, Dave is a City News viewer who sent us this story. If you have news in the making, here are just some of the ways you can contact us. From the Distillery District, I'm Natish Bisono, City News.